Don't get used. Don't get used. Don't get used. Don't get used. Hello, y'all. I'm Dianna Brianne. I don't give advice, suggestions, information, recommendations. I just share with you my perspective on different topics, as is with this one. I hope you like, share, subscribe. The channel names are pinned to the top of the comment section below. You know, I got to thinking when I was out on my run today about a man that I had met many, many, many years ago, maybe like 40 years ago, 45 years ago. And it was in an apartment complex. He was a very, very nice man. And I remember my mom saying to me, that poor man gets used by all these women. And what we observed was that this man went around and he bought women gifts. He bought them TVs, nothing real big, but he went out on a limb financially to the point where he couldn't afford what he was doing. He was trying to buy friendship, maybe buy romance, buy things for them. He was a very nice man. He wasn't pressuring anybody or anything like that, but he would go around buying people stuff in order to buy their friendship, in order to buy a relationship. And so these women would use him for things. And that was so unfortunate. And I remember I felt sorry for him because as soon as he quit buying for them, they quit wanting to be his friend. And I knew a woman who would have all of these parties. She would have one party after the other. She was an older woman and she would give dinner parties, but nobody invited her to a dinner party. And she kept having dinner party after dinner party, and nobody invited her or took her out or brought her anything, something to eat or whatever. She was always doing all the giving. And I remember she said to me, I feel like I'm being used. And I said, maybe you are. It's great to be kind. It's great to be giving. But giving is a two-way street when someone else is able to give back. Now, I understand when we give, sometimes that person we give to, we don't expect anything back, nor should we. And yet, when we give repetitively to someone and they're capable of giving back in some way, it may not be the exact same way that we're giving, but they're capable of giving back and they don't do it, often that can border or even be being used. And, here on YouTube, I share out a lot of people. I go to different people's channels. I watch their content. If I like their content, I share it out. And I do that a lot, repetitively, sometimes often to the very same channels. And many share me back out, and I so appreciate that. And yet there are many that don't. And so after a period of time of me sharing them and they're capable of sharing back, I stop. I just stop. That doesn't stop me from sharing other people out and giving other people that opportunity. But when I see someone is capable of giving back and doesn't and don't, after a period of time, I usually stop the giving because I don't want to be used. And so I got to thinking about that man with buying people televisions, or that woman who made all the dinners and no one invited her back. The man got used. The woman got used. And yet, I think at some point they may have realized that they were being used. We don't want to stop giving to the people who deserve it. We don't want to stop giving people opportunity. And yet, with the people that we've given opportunity that have the ability to give back, and they don't, then for me, I stop the giving. From my house to yours, may God bless you. I hope you like, share, subscribe, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.